Hello friends, welcome to our YouTube channel Maths Olympiad by Subbarao. Today our topic is midpoint between 2 points. In this plane, A and B are 2 points. In this plane, A and B are 2 points. 2 points coordinates are at A x1 y1, at B x2 y2. Its coordinates are A x1 y1, B x2 y2. So we should find the midpoint of the line AB. We should find the midpoint of the line AB or midpoint between 2 points. We find the coordinates of the midpoint between given 2 points. Coordinates of the midpoint for given 2 points. Next, M is a midpoint between A and B. M is a midpoint between A and B. A coordinates are x1, y1. B coordinates are x2, y2. M coordinates are x, y. M coordinates are x, y. From midpoint M, line drawn parallel to x-axis and another line drawn parallel to y-axis. This drawn point on x-axis and drawn point on y-axis, these are the new points. These are the new points. So I can say name them A, B, C. So this is D. This is D. This is E. This is D. This is E. What is the ordinate here in x-axis at D? What is the ordinate here on y-axis at E? That we should find here. So automatically this x and y we came to know. Automatically this x and y we came to know. Next, consider point A and point B. Point A and point B with coordinates of x1 y1 and x2 y2. x1 y1 and x2 y2 respectively. Consider point A and point B with coordinates of x1 y1 and x2 y2 respectively. This is point A, coordinates are x1 y1, point B coordinates are x2 y2. Let M be the midpoint between 2 points A and B. Between 2 points A and B. M be the midpoint between A and B. Its coordinates are x, y. Midpoint coordinates are x, y. This midpoint coordinates are x, y. Next, AB is known points. A coordinates are x1, y1. B coordinates are x2, y2. Next, we should find the coordinates of midpoint between 2 points A and B. First, you see the x-axis. X ordinate at D. X ordinate at D. X ordinate at D. Next, line AB. That is x1, y1, x2, y2. This AC is x2 minus x1. AC is x2 minus x1. Midpoint means, that is AD means x2 minus x1 by 2. AD means x2 minus x1 by 2. This AD means, this AD, this is x2 minus x1. Only this half, only this bit, this is half of this, x2 minus x1 by 2. x2 minus x1 by 2. This is x2 minus x1 by 2. But what about this? This is x1. This is x1. So that means from here up to this point D. So up to here, this is x1 plus x2 minus x1 by 2. This is x1 plus x2 minus x1 by 2. This is the ordinate at D. This is the ordinate at D. X ordinate at D is equal to, x ordinate at D is equal to x1 plus x2 minus x1 by 2. That is equal to, simplify it. Here 2 into, this is by 1. 2 into x1, 2x1 plus x2 minus x1. That is equal to 2x1 plus x2 minus x1 by 2. That is equal to 2x1 minus x1, only x1, plus x2 by 2. So therefore, ordinate at D is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2. X ordinate at D is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2. Similarly, in y ordinate also, B to C, this is y2 minus y1. Midpoint means y2 minus y1 by 2. y2 minus y1 by 2 plus this y1. So here y ordinate at E is equal to y1 plus y2 minus y1 by 2. y2 minus y1 by 2. Y ordinate at E is equal to y1 plus y2 minus y1 by 2. Y ordinate at E is equal to, this is y1 plus, this is half, y2 minus y1 by 2. y1 plus y2 minus y1 by 2. Simplify it. That is equal to 2 into y1, 2y1 plus y2 minus y1. That is equal to 2y1 plus y2 minus y1 by 2. That is equal to 2y1 minus y1 plus y2 by 2. y1 plus y2 by 2. What is this y1 plus y2 by 2? Y ordinate at E. Y ordinate at E is equal to y1 plus y2 by 2. X ordinate at D is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2. x1 plus x2 by 2. So that means here x ordinate is x1 plus x2 by 2. Y ordinate is y1 plus y2 by 2. Here this is, after simplification, x1 plus x2 by 2. This is D ordinate. Here E ordinate is y1 plus y2 by 2. What is this x1 plus x2 by 2? X ordinate for midpoint. What is this y1 plus y2 by 2? Y ordinate for midpoint. Therefore, ordinates are midpoint M, midpoint M, that is xy, midpoint M is x is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2 and y is equal to y1 plus y2 by 2. Therefore, ordinates of midpoint M is x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. Therefore, ordinates of midpoint between 2 points is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2. Therefore, ordinates of midpoint between 2 points is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2. Okay friends, repeat again. Midpoint between 2 points. Let us consider that 2 points are A and B. That 2 points are A and B. Coordinates of A, x1, y1. Coordinates of B, x2, y2. Let that midpoint is M. Its ordinates are x, y. Its ordinates are x, y. Consider point A and B with ordinates of x1, y1 and x2, y2 respectively. Next, let M be the midpoint between 2 points AB and coordinates are x, y. This midpoint coordinates are x and y. Midpoint coordinates are x and y. So we should find the coordinates of midpoint. We should find the coordinates of midpoint. How to find? First consider the x ordinate. So this is the midpoint. With reference to M, draw a parallel line to y-axis on x-axis. With reference M, draw a parallel line to y-axis to a x-axis. This parallel line met at point D. This parallel line met at point D. So this D is midpoint of A and C. This D is midpoint of A and C. So midpoint of A and C means half of this is equal to x2 minus x1 by 2. Half of this is equal to x2 minus x1 by 2. X ordinate is equal to, from origin to A, it is x1. From A to D, that is x2 minus x1 by 2. So that means x ordinate at D is equal to this x1 plus x2 minus x1 by 2. x1 plus x2 minus x1 by 2. X ordinate at D is equal to x1 plus x2 minus x1 by 2. After simplification, that is x1 plus x2 by 2. X ordinate for the midpoint is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2. Next, similarly, in y ordinate also, with reference to M, draw a parallel line to x-axis. So that parallel line met at E. That parallel line met at E between C and B. So that means E is the midpoint of BC. E is the midpoint of BC. E is midpoint between B and C means y2 minus y1 by 2. y2 minus y1 by 2. Next, this yr net is equal to y1 plus y2 minus y1 by 2. Therefore, yr net at E, therefore yr net at E is equal to y1 plus y2 minus y1 by 2. After simplification, y1 plus y2 by 2. yr net of the midpoint is equal to y1 plus y2 by 2. xr net of the midpoint is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2. Therefore, ordinates of midpoint M is x is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2 and y is equal to y1 plus y2 by 2. Therefore, ordinates of the midpoint between 2 points is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2. Okay friends, thank you for watching this video. If you are interested, kindly like, subscribe, share your friends group, ask them to subscribe such more practice videos. Thank you very much.